Hello, and welcome back to Tiece TV. Y'all, today we're about to compare two different products to see which one is better for this coiling hairstyle that I like to do in my hair. So, two products I'm going to be comparing is the Cantu Coconut Curling Cream and the Texture ID Cream. I have been using this, of course, the Texture ID Styling Cream for years now, and I was like, you know what, I want to see if the Cantu coconut curling cream will do the job, because I know that this would be the most affordable version of this, or creams in general. This would be very much more affordable, and I still had some in the cabinet, so I was like, let's try it out. I was actually going to try out the Texture ID and the curling styling cream and the foam. It's under the same exact product line, but I was going to compare them side to side because I have done these both with my coiling hairstyle, but I didn't feel like that was going to be a fair chance because one is a cream, one is a foam. However, they might give two different looks. So I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section below if you want me to compare the two. We can definitely try these out in a different video if you guys want to. But for now, we're gonna stick to these two. Well, first, if you haven't already subscribed to Tiece TV, what you waiting on? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell button to notify when I post on my channel. Jeez, I can't talk today. So yeah, so let's go to get this video. Let's start with the Cantu shea butter. Oh, I am dripping. Hold on, let me put a towel on. Oh, by the way, I've already washed my hair. I've already deep conditioned, and I just rinsed it out, and I'm ready to go to the next step, which is my leave-in. But let's just figure out what the differences are as far as the ingredients. So this is the Cantu Shea Butter for Natural Hair Coconut Curling Cream. Defines, moisturizes, and strengthens strands. It has no sulfates, silicones, parabens, or mineral oil. It's supposed to define, condition, and add manageability, revealing soft, elongated curls. Made with pure shea butter and formulated without harsh ingredients, Cantu restores your real, authentic beauty. Embrace your curly, coily, or wavy hair with Cantu. That's cute. So for Texture ID, it's a styling cream with cocoa butter, shea butter, and it provides medium hold while retaining moisture and elasticity. I feel like it does what it's supposed to do. This is my favorite right here. Love it. It's ideal for curls that need extra control and conditioning. This ultra rich whipped cream is enhanced with coconut oil, cocoa butter, shea butter, and wheat protein to provide a superb curl definition and frizz protection. Great for twist outs, broad sets, and protective styles. Already has my heart, but I just feel like I need to give Cantu a chance. Okay, so for ingredients, water, safflower seed oil, glycerin, coconut oil. I don't know what that says. Leaf juice, fragrance, honey. Oh, this is a lot of stuff. Sodium citral sulfate. Okay, so the first couple of words, I know what they are. The rest of them, I just don't know. Oh, that's disappointing. The cocoa and shea butter are like the last two ingredients on this. For Cantu, it's water, citral alcohol, canola oil, glycerin, perfume. God, that's at the top of the list. Shea butter. Well, that's a little bit better. I don't know any of these words. Then you got almond oil, jojoba oil, avocado oil, mango seed butter, seed oil. Okay, this has a lot more oils and things like that. That's pretty cool. Okay, so off rip, neither of these are like super natural ingredient products as far as like I did a recent review, and I'll leave a little picture right here of me doing the melanin shampoo, where that one was more like 95% of the ingredients were organic and natural. Eventually I will want to go ahead and get something that is, all natural ingredients, but for now, let's just go ahead and compare these two. I'm gonna go ahead and start doing my hair. So my hair is still very much so damp, and woo, yes, honey. I'm gonna go ahead and add my Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil. This is my favorite leave-in conditioner until somebody slap me in the face and be like, no, Tiece, you need to go ahead and get X, Y, and Z. I don't know. But this right here is my holy grail. I love this stuff. I'm just going to get a little bit. I'm just going to spread it throughout my hair. I like to do for my coiling style, I always like to go with my leave-in first. I don't necessarily like to put oil in my hair before I add my cream. So I actually do like the LCO method, where I'll do my leave-in and I'll do my cream, and then I'll add my oil once my hair dries, because I feel like the oil, which is, I use castor oil, I feel like that just seals in everything. And if I put the oil on right now, it's only gonna just seal out the cream. So I'm gonna wait to do that like last. I think I'm gonna actually do the back of my hair first, like off camera, because honestly y'all, I cannot see on camera. I need like 2 mirrors. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the back of my hair, and then I'll come on camera and show you guys the rest, because yeah. So I'll be back. Okay, now I am back. I did the back of my hair. Let me show you guys. So this side is the Texture ID, and this side is the Cantu Shea Moisture. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the top part of my hair. My hair feels extremely moisturized, like this part of my hair. Like, I just need to give it up for my wash day routine, because my hair is so detangled. Look at that, y'all. I didn't even comb this part out yet. Like, it's just so easy to detangle and manage. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on these sections. I'm gonna start with doing the Texture ID on this side, and then the Cantu on this side. So for right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and speed through this process of just putting on my hair. Then I'll let you guys know what I think after. Okay, so I'm done with the Texture ID side. I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hands and wash my combs and everything, so I can make sure I give Cantu like a fair shot. So yeah, so I'll be right back. so before I go and get sit under the dryer, I wanted to show you guys what it looks like before while it's still wet, and just, I guess, give you guys a little bit of how I feel about, you know, these products. You know what I'm saying? Now, I have been using Texture ID. This is like my staple for my coiling style. I feel like it didn't really pop today on my side. Like, I feel like it did what it's supposed to do, but like, I'm used to my curls being a little bit more defined. Maybe I just need a trim. I don't know. I feel like I need to do a trim and then give this another chance. But between these two, as far as like defining my curls and making it pop with it being wet, this definitely holds it a lot better and define my curls. The smell, it has like a fruity shea butter type smell. And the Cantu has like it also has a fruity smell, but it smells like mango or something. I think it does have mango in this, and I think I put my lip on it. But this has more of like a perfumey type smell than this one. This right here is,
sorry, it's not like I made a mistake. I'll take that opportunity to slide in here real quick.
Anyway, so the Texture ID definitely has like this strong hold to it, and it has like a really thick, like extremely thick consistency. It's almost in between gel and cream. Like, it really, it's super thick. So if you're a girl that likes thick creams like I do, Texture ID is like bomb.com. The Cantu, it is also thick, but it's more on the creamier side. Like, it is really thick and it's not runny, but it doesn't have a strong hold as Texture ID does. So it's starting to dry, and you're starting to like see less and less of the white residue. Whereas on this side, you can definitely probably see a lot more white residue. And I could be wrong. I really can't see in the back of my head right now. But if you guys can see the difference of the Texture ID on this side and the Cantu on this side. I feel like the Cantu dries a little bit faster than the Texture ID, and I feel like that's because the Texture ID is a lot thicker. So I am going to put it under the dryer just to see what it looks like after it's completely dried, and then come back and show you guys. The Cantu, like, my hair is already poofing up on this side right here. I don't know if you can see, some of my curls are like not like that one right there. It is not as defined. The middle of my head is like my troublemaker, honestly. So when I used the Cantu, like, it just kept poofing up. Like, it was a lot of frizz. And the Texture ID, it kind of helps tame that frizz a lot more. Like I said, maybe because it has like a stronger hold. I honestly can't say would I try the Cantu again, because I honestly need to let it dry completely. But I can say that the Cantu has a lot of slip than the Texture ID for sure. So it didn't take a long time for the product to get into my hair with the Cantu, but the Texture ID, it took a lot of me, like, you know, pulling it, rubbing it, combing it, things like that, so that the product of the Texture ID can settle more into my hair. Once again, probably because the Cantu is a little creamier than the Texture ID. So I did appreciate the glide and the slip that the Cantu cream gave me, styling cream gave me. But once again, I'm more so concerned about what my hair is gonna look like after it's dried, and also how long my style is gonna last. I noticed that the Cantu curls are a little bit stretched. Like, I can tell, like, it's elongated, and that's one of the things that it said on the jar. Let me see if I can find it. Defines conditions and adds manageability, revealing soft, elongated curls. So I feel like it does what it's supposed to do as far as defining. I think it does okay. It's okay. Conditions, yes. Adds manageability, for sure. Revealing soft, elongated curls, definitely. I feel like it does, for the most part, what it's supposed to do. But as far as the Texture ID, let me see. It says ideal for curls that need extra control and conditioning. It does what it's supposed to do. So I think it's just depending on what type of hairstyle you want to do. But for, you know, my type for girls who wants to do like the coils in their hair, or just some type of like braid out, twist out, I just feel like my type for girls, we want to go with the Texture ID. That's just my personal preference, because I feel like the Texture ID just has a little bit more hold, and it really defines the curls. Yeah, like look at this, y'all. Look at that little baby. Like she just wimping. It's okay. I'm gonna leave her alone because I want to see what it looks like after it's dried. I don't know. Let's see. And like you can tell the difference. Like let's see. Like look at this curl. Look at this curl right here compared to this baby. Like y'all can see the difference of when I say. Now it's soft for sure. And I can, let me just go ahead and comb it because I just can't. I just know it's not going to like last too long. Oh. And it's very soft. It almost feels like the Cantu products, it feels like there's more water. There's like, I just feel like it's very runny to me when it's on my hair. Like it feels good, but I'm not used to using creams that aren't really thick. So I think that's something that I would have to get used to if I decide to continue using the Cantu curling cream. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and stop rambling. I'm gonna go ahead and try dry my hair. I probably dry it for about 15 to 30 minutes just to make sure that all the white residue that you see is gone. I'll dry it, see what do my edges a little bit, style it, and then I'll come back on and show you guys what it looks like. So the time has changed, so it's starting to become a little golden now. Look at this. Okay, that's too bright. That's too bright. We ain't ready for that. Anyway, I dried my hair for about 30 minutes. I would say a total of 45 minutes. 15 minutes I wasn't under the dryer. I was just kind of like just letting it air dry a little bit. But I was under the dryer for 30 minutes. And so far, I don't know if you guys can really see it in the light, but I think my hair in total is like maybe 95% dry. It still needs a little bit more time, but I honestly don't want to wait that long. And I want to pick up my roots, but I'm going to wait till it like dries completely. But right now, the Cantu side is kind of crunchy. It's not extremely crunchy, but it does have a bit of a cast on it, just a bit. I still have some white residue throughout my hair, and that's just because my hair hasn't dried fully. I still also have it definitely for sure on the texture ID side. I still have some white residue, but once again, I just haven't let it fully dry yet. Y'all, it's just giving. Like, look at this light. All right, I'm sorry. So the curls on this side where the Cantu was, they're a lot thicker and looser. Like it's definitely giving me frizz. I had to look in the mirror just to make sure, but it's definitely giving me frizz. This side, it kept its hold. The curls are still popping, still looking good. So it's definitely have a stronger hold, which is what it said on the jar. I'm definitely gonna choose the texture ID whenever I do my coiling styles, because although this does still give me curl definition and it does have a cast on it, which means it's probably gonna last me a couple of days. I honestly don't know. I feel like it's not gonna last as long because my curls are already starting to frizz up a little bit, and it's a little looser than this side. So I feel like it's not gonna last that long. I feel like it's gonna be done for in the next, I don't know, a couple of days. But I know for sure that because I've used Texture ID plenty of times, I know that this is gonna last me a week. It always does. Sometimes it can last a little bit longer, but it normally lasts me a good week. My Holy Grail is the winner. It is definitely one of my favorite products and my go-to, my staple. So let me know if you guys enjoyed this video and maybe you have a certain product that you want me to try out. Leave it in the description box below. Not in the description box, in the comment section below. I like my hair. I'm definitely gonna style it later once it fully dries. I'm not gonna do it right now, but once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and also hit the notification bell button. All right, and yeah, and also on like too. I don't even say that whenever I do that little portion of the video, but also like the video as well. It definitely helps me a lot. And thank you guys also for supporting me, y'all. I'm almost at 4,000 subscribers. I remember when I first started, I was like going crazy over 25. Like that's so crazy that I'm almost at 4,000 subscribers, and it hasn't even been that long of a journey. So thank you guys so much for supporting your girl, and I just pray that this channel and the videos that I do just continue to flourish and to do great things, and you guys will stick along for the ride. So all right, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. So thank you guys again for watching, and until next time, bye.